Good morning. All right, so I am currently making my way up to Dorothy Lake Pass. I have like under 2 miles left. And then I'll be just a couple miles away from mile 1000. It's been a good morning. For the most part, I'll tell you why in a bit, that it's only for the most part, but I got to camp last night. I decided to stop at like 7:30 p.m., which is pretty early for me because the mosquitoes were so bad I couldn't take it anymore. So I'm like following this like creek for a while, and I just think the mosquitoes are just like very popular in that area. So they were literally driving me nuts. So I decided to just get my tent up early, eat, and try to go to bed early and wake up early. Well, some hiker strolls in around like 10 p.m. and is like, their headlamp is just like directly pointed into my tent. And they're like trying to look for a place to camp, but they're like standing there like with their headlamp right in my tent. So it woke me up, and then finally I was like, do you need help? Like, are you looking for a campsite? And they were like, yeah. So I like tried to tell them where one was, and then they were just walking around with their headlamp on, flashing into my tent all night. Well, not all night, but it seemed like it, because it was for like hours. I kept checking my phone, and it would be like 11:10 p.m. and then it'd be like 11:48 p.m. and I'm just like laying there like, awesome, like so much for going to bed early. So don't be that hiker, everybody. It's okay to roll into camp late. I've done it, but try not to point your headlamps in people's tents, and then use the red light setting or something. So I didn't get much sleep, but I still woke up fairly early. I had an earlier start today than normal, but I got going. It's going great. And then I stepped on this rock, like just like this rock, maybe like this big, but where it was positioned on the side of my foot messed me up a little bit. So I did gymnastics for a while when I was younger, but I wound up breaking a bunch of different parts in my foot, on my right foot. And one of them was like the very bottom side of my foot. And later, if my shoe's off, I'll show you. But broke that pretty good, among other things. But where I stepped on this rock, it like agitated that area again, and I've been limping for the past 2 miles. And there's like a little part of me that's a little nervous. I re-broke a little something because I'm just limping. I can't put like full weight on it, but most of me thinks that it's just really sore, and I'll just massage it out later and probably take some ibuprofen, like anti-inflammatory stuff and pain relievers, and then when I get to Tahoe and home, just really elevate it and ice it and all that good stuff. So that's my hope, is that it's just gonna be sore. But right now I have to like walk on my toes because I can't put weight on it. So I'm just stopped and I'm trying to stretch it out and everything like that. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And then if it gets worse tonight and like in the morning I can't walk, Sonora Pass I'll be there soon. So if worse comes to worse, I'll just get off there and try to take a few days off, then rest it, and hopefully it should be fine. So fingers crossed. So that was one side of Dorothy Lake Pass, and this is the other. It's kind of flat up here, so you can't get a full 360-degree view. This sign is for southbounders, so apparently I am leaving Yosemite. And FYI, there's always lots of horse poop on these parts of the trail, so yeah, it's like playing hopscotch. I definitely tried to cross this. dry, and I fell right about there. So much for keeping the feet dry. I'm taking a break by the 1,000-mile marker, and I have friends. They're trying to celebrate with me. Well, I have hiked 1,000 miles. That is a lot of miles, and I'm tired. It feels like I've walked 1,000 miles, but I have a lot more to go in less time. So I'm just gonna enjoy this moment, but I'm gonna, oh my God, sorry, the deer are like coming towards me. But I'm very proud of myself. Like, through hiking, I guess, is not like something I'm like extremely good at, but it doesn't mean I can't do it. So I'm very proud of myself for making it this far. But in other news, do you guys want to come celebrate with me? Have you walked 1,000 miles? Yeah, you probably have. All right, so good news is that I don't think my foot's broken. It still hurts really bad, but I stretched it a lot and rubbed it out and gave it a little break, and I can put pressure on it, but like I said, it just hurts. So that's good news, because for about 2 hours there, I couldn't walk on it. So that made me really nervous, but I'm glad that I can like put weight on it now and everything. I'll probably still take some ibuprofen at lunch because it is really painful. And then when I get home to Reno, I'll still just make sure to take care of it, even if it's not really bothering me, just in case, since I've had problems with it before. But yeah, that stressed me out a little bit, but all good. I definitely had to change shirts because that gray one was smelling so bad I couldn't take it anymore. No, couldn't do it. Had to change into a clean shirt. But it's been so hot, and some of us were talking about how we want it to rain. There's like all these dark rain clouds a little bit northeast of us. But during my lunch, I kept hearing this rumbling, and I thought they were like rocks falling or something. And they came out over this ledge, and I saw that it was like thunder. Yeah, because I heard it, and the clouds are right there. But unfortunately, I'm not under that. I'm in the sun still. But I'm hoping those clouds blow this way, but I don't think they are. But it's so hot that it would be so nice to get rained on or something, or have some cloud coverage for once. For once, some cloud coverage. That'd be amazing. You can see the dark clouds that I want above me right now. Instead, I have pretty blue skies. The trail on this section has been pretty neat. So I just came from this area and I came from down there. But now the trail goes up here, as you can see. Looks like it goes up, it has like a switchback. I'm going up and over that. But it's been pretty cool, like a little bit of different scenery, which is always nice, of course. Climb, climb, climb. Seeing really dark clouds like this right above me on top of a mountain. No, no, no. Yeah, that doesn't look too friendly behind me. I'm trying to outrun it, and there's some up above me. So I have about 4 miles left on top of this ridge, and then it descends a bit. And I think that's my best shot, just in case the weather does turn bad on me. But other than that, I have no other choice. I gotta hike this, and I'm trying to push myself and go kind of fast, just in case. You never know. I just crossed this bad boy. There's still a lot of snow on this pass, apparently. This looks like amazing cookies and cream ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Yum! Gosh, this last pass and all this scenery has been some of my favorite. I love it. I don't know why. It's just been so beautiful. The good news is that the storm, or all of the dark clouds, went another way. So I'm not necessarily like outrunning a storm anymore, and I don't have to worry about thunder and lightning on top of a ridge. But these views are so pretty, I can't get over them. Just can't. found another friend. No, the trail's this way. Hey buddy, you're going the wrong way. No, the trail's over here. All right. See you later. I can't stop taking video of these views because it's so pretty. Tonight has definitely been one of my top favorites of the whole PCT. It's just stunning. So Sonora Pass, for the rest of you, I highly recommend coming here. There's I think Highway 50, I think that's what it is, runs at the bottom of it, and I think there's a trailhead. I'll let you guys know tomorrow when I get there, but if there is, I'm sure you can figure out permits and do a couple nights up here or something, but it's just so beautiful. So I highly, highly recommend this area. I'm still in awe, and I'm sure I'll keep taking more video. Sad news though, my foot has been okay for the whole day. I mean, it's been hurting, but it's been really tolerable after the first couple hours after I hurt it. But as I've been going down this hill, it's like it reignited, got agitated. And it hurts really bad, and so I'm limping and trying to like walk on my toes. Hopefully like a good night of like it being elevated and not doing anything will fix it. I hope. Look how pretty these clouds are.